hard to get, it makes me sick, but I understand. No, I don't blame you at all. Oh, I just need one night with you, and we can keep our clothes on. That's if we can. I'm trying to get next to you, but you pass on every moment. Turn down my invitations. Oh yeah, but I keep on trying. You'll come around. I'm wearing you down. And you could be my Laura, I could be your Urkel. Can't you tell I adore ya? You're nothing less than a miracle. You're a once in a lifetime, once in a blue moon, a shooting star. Yeah, I'd spend a lifetime just to be where you are, but you pass on every moment. You turn down invitations, and I don't know why, but I keep on trying. You'll come around. I'm wearing you down. And when your nose turn into maybes, oh, oh yeah, I know I'm onto something. Oh, I know that eventually you'll come around. I'm wearing you down.
Next on New Music Mondays on the Wong Channel.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, baby. Get up, baby. Come on, wake up. 6 o'clock in the morning time.
Hey, we on this month.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Wong Lorene, and welcome to New Music Mondays. I got my sidekick in the building. Y'all know who she is, Miss Nia 215. What's up, girl?
Hey, what's up, Wong? I'm here tonight.
You hear? You sound a
Yes.
little nasal,
Yes,
girl.
yes,
You got
yes.
your mask?
Yes, I sure do. Double
Okay.
it too, girl.
Yeah,
Look,
you
look.
can't sound nasal around here.
I
'Cause
know. I've been working on
we'll
it.
put you with the corona.
Oh, please. Shoot.
Hey, girl. So how was your weekend?
It was good, Wong. You know, we went to the fabric store.
Yeah,
Got your
yeah.
fabric for your jacket that I'm going to be designing.
Yeah, she can ready to hook me up, y'all.
Yes.
She can ready to hook me up.
Yes.
So
and
y'all,
then we had our, commercial
So
we
shoot.
doing.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out to Natrell.com for being a
Yes.
jack of all trades.
Mhm.
I mean, he shoot commercials, he produce songs, he's an engineer for a radio. He's big.
Go on, say it.
I believe him there. But anyway, Nia, I watched that the NAACP Image
Oh,
Awards.
man, I missed it.
Yeah, it was hosted by Anthony Anderson.
Uh-huh.
I was touched by Chadwick Boseman's wife. He got outstanding actor for a motion picture, but she came on and talked about, she was in tears and talked about colon cancer awareness and so forth. I mean, she was crying.
Wow.
So his wife gave a really good speech on that. Also, Reggie Jean Page for the Bridgertons.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did his thing. Viola Davis, they took home awards for How to Get Away with Murder.
Okay.
It was a great show. I was glad I had a chance to kick back and watch it. You know our dog set this weekend. Ooh, I'm so glad that heifer is gone. My daughter came to pick her up about 1 something today. I was so glad. All right, y'all. Well, you know what? We have a very, very, very special guest in the house today. I've been trying to get her probably for about 2 years. And we finally connect. I think the last time we talked about it seriously, I saw her at a show at Monique's show. She wasn't performing that night, but she was there. So I got her information and everything. I'm talking about the witty, the hilarious female comedian, Miss Arkansas. Hey, what's up, girl? Well, where did the S come from on Arkansas?
Who put an extra S?
Because I'm like, Arkansas. It seems like it should be a W. So am I pronouncing it right? Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Uh-huh. That
but
is
not
the
like
state.
the SAW, S-A-W.
Yeah. I bet you had fun with that,
Yeah.
learning to spell that in school, huh? Hey, girl. Well, listen, I am just excited that you're here. Such a funny lady. You've done so much in life. Now,
Yes.
I did read your bio. Now, you said you were inspired by your father's networking from state to state. What exactly does that mean? Was
Well,
he a
you kind
comedian?
of put it all together. That don't go together.
Oh.
I was from state to state.
Oh, you were from state to
But he
state.
inspired me to be the comedian I am today.
Oh, okay. So you were state to state
Doing my comedy,
networking.
right.
So how did he inspire you? In what way?
Well, every Friday when he get paid, he'll go to the liquor store, cash his check, get him a half a pint of Heavenly Hill liquor,
Hey,
come home,
Percy.
give mama the rest of the check. She go do whatever it is she gonna do. He sit there and get drunk and tell jokes. And everybody in the neighborhood come every Friday like it was a comedy club.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
So your father was a comedian.
He could have been with Red Fox and Richard Pryor and them.
All of them.
But he had to work a real job because him and mama had 10 of us.
Yeah. Ooh.
And you
And
know
he-
what though, one? And I found out because a lot of people, the neighbors, they always cut out the coupons out the paper.
Yeah.
And I would wonder why mama didn't ever cut the coupons out. And I got to thinking about it. I said, she didn't ever wear panties. She saved money by not buying panties. Had 10 of us.
She had the money for panties, nor did she have time to put them on.
Come on
Shit.
now, so she saved money.
Yeah, so yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
But you know what? Back then, people had a lot of kids like that.
Yeah.
They had a lot of kids.
I
So
had
and
4 of them. I would have had a whole lot of them if I hadn't got spayed and neutered.
so you are so your father was in the home.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
He passed away. Yes, ma'am.
That's wonderful. So he was a man about his.
Yes.
He was
You know, one of the stories I remember the most, like the mosquitoes. You know, back in Arkansas, they got them killer mosquitoes.
Uh-huh.
And one time we didn't have no mosquito spray, and I remember Daddy had to be at work real early that morning, but he stayed up all night long killing them things so they wouldn't bite us.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Now, that
I
was
was
a
like,
man.
right.
That was a man.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, what kind of work did he do?
He was a farmer.
He was a farmer.
Yes, I
Well,
remember.
Well, Arkansas is known for farming, right?
Right.
Okay, for farming. All
I
right.
remember laying in that trailer part of that tractor, and it was so amazing. I was growing up, them white people, they give him all them hand-me-downs, but they been worried like one time
Yeah,
they give to
yeah.
us. And, you know, I took it for so long, then I started shoplifting. I want my stuff with the tag on it.
You say, forget this.
Right, get it to my sister now.
And you tired of uplifting. You get ready, you get ready to shoplift.
But I can truly say on today, it's been over 20 years, and I haven't put my hand on nothing that don't belong to me.
Well, that's
So,
good. That's good. When you
Right.
went through it, you had to go through it to get to it.
Come on now.
So were you like a booster? Is that what they call the people that shoplift and then sell it?
A lot of them call it a boost. I call it shoplifting. That's what was on that paper when they caught me.
It'll boost hell.
Right.
I got you.
But I started having kids. You know, I dropped out of school and I started having kids, and then that was like a job. My mother thought I had a job. I left home every morning at the same time.
Uh-huh.
I came back at the same time. And I had like 5 big black trash bags full of stuff. 3 be for me and my kids, and the other 2 be for sale.
Wow.
Yep, if it wasn't sold down, glued down, chained down, locked down. I remember one time it was a mannequin standing over in the corner. I'll never forget this one. Sister, I wanted that outfit for that night, right? I asked the little lady, did she have any more? She walking me through there trying to find it. She said, I'm so sorry, that's the last one. So I lost her. You know, I'm short, so the clothes like taller than me. So I went through there. Man, when I tell you I left that mannequin in that corner naked. And then she had on my shoe size, child. I was dressed like the mannequin that night. I had the outfit and the shoes.
You were good at it.
Oh, baby, couldn't tell me nothing.
You were good at it.
So it's
because that was before they used to put all these little tags on there.
Oh, baby, I popped them too.
You can pop.
I told you everyone sold down, glued down, chained down, locked down.
Oh my goodness.
But like I say, I can laugh about it now.
Yeah, well that's good. That's good. You can laugh about it. But people need to hear that. There might be somebody out there that's in that situation. It doesn't. Now, did you ever have to do time for it?
Oh, child, I was on probation.
So
called me a few times.
Oh man!
I did a couple days in the county.
Okay, so you done did your thing.
Yeah.
So you done had your brush with the law,
Come on
as
now.
they say. Your brush with the law.
Right.
Yeah. So now you moved to St. Louis, Missouri. At what age were you then?
I've been gone away from home like 23 years. So I was like 48. No, Lord Jesus, count, drop some more. 20 something. I left home at 20 something.
20 something. So you went. So what did you do in St. Louis when you were there?
I mostly just chilled out.
Yeah.
Like I get a check from the Social Security office, I'm trying to get them that back. Cause they getting on my nerves. But they come sending me a paper the other day talking about California paid more than Vegas and took about $180. I said, Lord, please hurry up and give me some money so they can have that change.
Yeah, that way you won't need it.
Right.
Yeah. Now, then you went to Cali. How long were you in Cali?
I was there for 12 years.
Okay, so
I lived a year in San Jose, California, and then I was in Ontario, California.
Okay. So why'd you leave Cali?
Girl, let me tell you.
Okay.
The guy I was with for 12 years, he had told me when I met him, he was older, and he was like, when I get ready to retire, I'm going to move back to Mississippi.
Yeah.
Where my mom, sister, and brother and them is.
Yeah.
And I said, I ain't moving to no Mississippi. So it got close to time for him to do what he said he was going to do, and then he just put everything in a U-Haul, brought me here, and for the first year, he took care of everything. Then after that, I just was able to do it.
Yeah, and you were able to do it, so you've been here ever since.
Right.
You've been here like 12 years, right?
No, I've been here 2 years. Well, I came a while back. My sister Carolyn was living here.
Yeah.
Then her son passed away, and she moved to Arkansas.
Okay.
And I went back to California. And then, like I said, if I could have paid that $1,500 a month, I'll still be out there. Because I want to see some grass, y'all.
Yeah, I know,
I'm going to go to Home Depot and buy me some grass.
Yeah, well, you have definitely been around. We're going to play some music and come back to you talking about, because I want to talk about some of these. You've had some amazing appearances. So if I want to talk about, all the appearances that you've done. Also, when do you think you've made it? So we're going to talk about that when we get back. Let's play some Jay Horn, King of the Land. So we're going to play that, then we're going to come back with Miss Arkansas, y'all. She's right here on the BU Radio on the Wong channel, and we're doing it this way.
Yes.
I am the man. I am the king of my land. Doing doing everything that I can. I know real G's understand. I got a big family tree, so for my fam, I'll get to the grands. Me and my girl trying to spin these bands, I leave with so much shit in our hands. And I'm super clean when I hit the scene. I know folks ain't used to me. Sit high like a booster seat in this Houston Jeep. Chase dreams, Martin Luther King. Man, my attitude on Malcolm X. I give the best D to the opposite sex. Switched it up so much they perplex. I don't really know what I'ma do next. Yeah, y'all go berserk when I pull up and I skirt. Haters get mad and I know it hurts, but you gotta put in work if you wanna be first. I was spitting bars at birth. Every verse I put in a hearse. My nigga, am I really this clean or is all these rappers just spitting dirt? 'Cause I'm the one that they know they can't fuck with it. Touch this, those shots, but I duck quick, dodge the punches. They call me down real 'cause I run shit. Rappers chewing on my style like a thumbstick. Can't be mad at him or them 'cause what I do is so dumb sick. My aura I became one with. Now I'm a dog and I'm like a young Vic. Go get the ends, take over the industry. You say you the man, and you must got enemies. Everybody ain't friends, some people pretend to be. Do what you gotta do, remove the negative energy. Yeah, I'm feeling the vibe, I'm really feeling the vibe. I'm really feeling the vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling the vibe, I'm really feeling the vibe. I'm really feeling the vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling the vibe, I'm really feeling the vibe. I'm really feeling the vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling the vibe, I'm really feeling the vibe. I am the man, I am the king of my land. I stay on path, the shit hits the fan. I ain't tripping, it's all in the plan. I need more kicks and I need new brands. And I'll break bread with all my true friends, spending every last dime until it's time to do it again. The way I change with the flow, it gets stranger. I know every day gotta grow from my brains to my toes. Then I flame up the show, then I take up the dough and I made out of gold. Can you hang with the bro? Can't fuck with you if I think you fake on the low. I can tell that you never heard greatness before. I'm about to make these niggas hate me some more. For goodness sake, man, I can't wait till I blow. Old young killer, feeling faded like some clippers. Walk up in the spot and jack it up like a zipper. Nobody wants the crown, so I'ma take it like a picture. Cheese is what I'm about. I'm never in a drought, I'm trying to get richer. Bringing down Cali, cushion my swisher. Sitting on the throne, I feel at home. Got a cutie with a booty, dancing like a stripper. Damn, she bad to the bone. You can't tell me what the fuck to do. I done pay my dues, I'm grown. Y'all gon' miss me when I'm gone, but leave me alone when I'm in my zone. Go get the ends, take over the industry. You say you the man, and you must got enemies. Everybody ain't friends, some people pretend to be. Do what you gotta do, remove the negative energy. Yeah, I'm feeling the vibe, I'm really feeling the vibe. I'm really feeling the vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling the vibe, I'm really feeling the vibe. I'm really feeling the vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling the vibe, I'm really feeling the vibe. I'm really feeling the vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling the vibe, I'm really feeling the vibe. I'm feeling the vibe.
I'm really feeling the vibe. Yeah, I'm really feeling the vibe. I'm really feeling the vibe. Yeah. You know, that's the kind of song that make you want to jump up and just go, yeah. All right, so y'all, we're here with the funny, hilarious, beautiful Miss Arkansas in the building. She's been in Vegas now for 2 years. She moved from Cali to Vegas. She grew up in Arkansas, moved to Louisiana. Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri.
That's where I got my gold tooth from.
That's where she got a gold tooth from, St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah, so we've been catching up with her. Yeah, she's come from a family of 10.
Yes.
She was inspired by her father to be a comedian. And she's here with us tonight. All right, so appearances. The Bill Cunningham Show. Uncovered on Oxygen, finalists in the Shaq All-Star Talent Search. Monique at the Apollo. I mean, I could just keep going on and on and on, girl. What's up with you? I mean, like, you've been some places.
Hey, man.
You have been some places.
Yes. Oh, wow.
So which one of those were, out of the ones I mentioned, or maybe I did mention it, was the most meaningful to your career?
Well, I would say the Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had been trying to get in there over 30 years on amateur night.
Yeah.
And when I touched that mic, I said, hold up, Apollo. I got to give God some praises. I said, I've been trying to get in this place almost 30 years on amateur night. I said, but the God I serve said ain't no amateur. So I'm here, Apollo, and them people went bananas.
They went bananas.
Yes.
So you didn't get booed off or anything?
Oh, baby, I wasn't going to get booed if it was amateur night.
Yeah.
And you know
you
what?
rub
What's funny about it? I ain't gonna get on here and down my sister, but the truth is the truth.
What?
Monique, when she came out, she cussed them people out, and made them stand up for her. Then she did her thing. Then when she got done, her and the other comedian, they was on the stage and they was just talking, and people started feeling like she wasn't gonna bring me back out, and I started feeling some kind of way. But when I tell you, I walked back out there and those people stood up and started clapping and screaming and stuff like they were looking for me.
Yes.
Like I was Whitney Houston or somebody.
Yeah, because
Oh, baby, she didn't like that. She said, I didn't appreciate you not allowing me to bring you back out properly. But I had been so many places with her, and I knew when she was getting ready to say goodnight.
Okay, yeah.
And she should have known that New York is the hardest place to perform and get the people to stand up.
Yeah.
That's
And
why
you
she
know what I mean?
cussed them
Yeah,
out.
that's right. Yeah, because they didn't stand
Yeah.
up for her.
Yeah.
Was she the host at that time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she was the headliner. She told me I was going to host, and people that know me know I change wigs, clothes, and all kind of stuff when I host.
Right.
And then when we got to New York, she said, I'm going to let the other young lady host.
Wow.
And it was funny because she tried to change too, but you know, that's another story.
Yeah, that's a whole nother
Right,
story.
right.
I'll just say the dress I had on, I didn't have to change it.
I know that's right.
That dress was right. That dress was a W.
But you know, even though a lot of bad came out of the good, outweighed the bad.
Sure
Yeah.
yeah.
Because like I
Always
said, that was one of the biggest places. Well, I did a show with Ricky Smiley in Dallas, Texas, in a place called Firewater, and it was over 10,000 people there.
Wow.
And all that didn't stand up was either drunk or disabled.
Yeah.
You know, so I got a standing ovation. But that was one of my biggest moments too. But what really touched me about the Apollo, not only did those people stand up, what really touched me was when it was all over and they was waiting to take pictures. This lady was the last one in the line, and she just looked like she had a lot on her mind. And I went back there and started talking with her, telling her the goodness of the Lord, what all he done done and doing. And when I got back to my room, that lady had inboxed me on Instagram. And she said, it was my intentions to commit suicide tonight until you shared your testimony.
Wow.
My land.
And I cried like a baby.
My
I said, that's why he
land.
See how
kept
comedy,
me, waited that
just-
long for
yes.
me to come there.
Wow.
I was like, wow. So
He was
then
on a
none of that
mission.
other stuff mattered to me no more
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
that young lady told me that.
Yeah, I can see why that is probably, you got more out of that performance than any. Of your
Right. Save
performances.
someone's
Just-
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just those stories alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you continue to tour with Monique after that?
Well, no, she gave me my check. It had my name spelled wrong, but I was smarter than a fifth grader. I corrected my name and took it to the bank that was on there, which was the bank she bank with, and cashed my check. And then she told all her people to be in the lobby at 3:30 that morning. And one of my good friends, she had drove from Maryland to there. And I told her, I said, you can stay in here and just do, check out at checkout time. I said, I'm getting ready to get my stuff and go down there and see what's going on. So I asked her assistant, I said, how I supposed to get back to the airport? She said, you don't have Uber or Lyft on your phone? I had that, God forgive me. I said, no, I ain't got Uber or Lyft, and she paid me in a check. I ain't got no cash. So the young lady got me an Uber, and they was telling her to come on, but she was like, I'm not going to leave till you get in that Uber. Yes, all baby.
Wow.
So how's the chemistry between you guys now, you and Monique?
Well, I reached out to her. First of all, one of my friends came here, and they took pictures and videos and all kind of stuff, and he ended up passing away.
Oh,
So
wow.
I tagged her in it, and I felt some kind of way because she didn't have the decency to say, may he rest in peace,
Wow.
or nothing after she claimed, I love you, baby, this and baby. I felt some kind of way. It was all about the money,
Yeah.
And then she put on Instagram something about forgiveness, and sometimes you don't have to be the one that done did wrong. Sometimes you can ask for forgiveness just so you know, God can do something for you.
Right.
And I reached out to her, and she still ain't responded. So I'm like, God, I did my part.
Yes, she did.
You know, so, and I wish
Do you
her only the
regret that
best.
she didn't? Do you feel that like that was a real good connect for you, or are you like,
Well, I just say me and Monique personally didn't have a problem, but sometimes when you start allowing other people to come in and they get jealous of you and envy, they do
Yes.
anything they can to try to come between that, and that's what happened. I
That's
think
what
we
happened.
would have went a long way, me and her, cause I
because you
believe her.
performed here in Vegas with her, right?
I did her first 13 shows here at the SLS
Yeah.
Hotel and
Wow.
Casino.
Wow.
Yep. But you know how God works?
Sure enough.
Let me tell you.
What happened?
When she got rid of me, Vegas got rid of her.
Up.
It's like a tornado came through here and took all them pictures down off the marquee.
Why did they get rid of her?
Well, first of all, Mr. Tommy from Tommy T's, he said that he lost a lot of money fooling with her. He said the first few weeks, he said it was amazing. Then I said, well, why was that, Mr. Tommy? He said you was on there. Because a lot of people, they came to that show.
Well,
but
the
they
locals
said,
knew you.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they said they didn't like her or the casino, but
Yeah.
they came because of me.
Right, because of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show I saw, she did this dance routine at the beginning. Was she doing that when you were opening for her? Was a dance routine
No, she just brought
with
them.
drags?
Yeah, she just brought them one night. She
Yeah.
had got rid of me before that one.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about Monique. I love her to death.
But you
That's
know
my
what?
sister.
Even though I won't say she let me go because I wasn't hers in the first place. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then when I was doing those shows with her, because I do my thing, but I love the Lord.
Yeah.
And to hear her cuss and talk about God, Jesus, and the church people, it was doing something to me anyway.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
getting ready to move around.
Right.
You know,
right.
so
Right.
I even made a T-shirt saying, "God, all I wanted was a selfie." He allowed everything else to happen.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
you
I know
won't
one
he
thing
do
they
it?
changed because the night I went, I think it might have been our first or second night. We were all able to go up and take pictures with her and stuff.
Right.
But she started charging for that, didn't she?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, she
She
started.
sure did.
Yeah, she started charging for that. So I was like, Monique, and there's a part of me that feels sorry for her, and then there's a part of me that says maybe you could have done things a little bit different.
Yes.
Well, like I say, even though things went the other way, I still say I thank God for using her to do what she did
Yeah,
for me.
exactly.
Because like I say, when I was hosting my show at the Improv in Ontario, California, I had a show that Tuesday, and I had left one of my outfits, and I was like, I ain't going back over there tonight to get it. I said, Monique gonna be there the weekend. I can go get it then and get me a picture. I went over there. The general manager said, I'm sorry, Miss Arkansas, it's sold out. We can't let you in because they don't let you just stand around.
Right.
I said, I can respect that. A young lady stopped me. She said, excuse me, are you getting ready to buy a ticket? I said, no, they said they sold out. I was going to go to karaoke. She said, well, my sister couldn't make it here. God bless you.
Oh my God.
And Monique had a 7 and a 9 o'clock show. That was the 7 o'clock. And when it was over, I kind of cut through the line, and I walked up to her. All I said was, hi, Monique. I'm comedian Miss Arkansas. She said, baby, would you like to do some time on my next show? And I did 5 minutes, and she said she had to come out of there and see what they were laughing at.
What?
She came back a year later. I bought a ticket. I said, they ain't going to be able to tell me that this time.
Oh my goodness.
She was glad to see me. I was glad to see her. She said, baby, come back tomorrow night and close out my show with me. And I did that. I said, come on, let's get us a picture, Monique. She said, no, come in the green room. She said, you are amazing. People need to know you. They need to see you.
Yeah.
She said, I have a few tour dates coming up, and I'm going to take you on the road with me. That lady took me to Chicago for sold-out shows at the Improv. Then, like we said, I did her first 13 shows at the SLS Hotel and Casino here in Las Vegas. and then God used her to take me to that Apollo.
So that was after the SLS.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was funny because she said, I'm going to keep my word and take you to the Apollo, like she thought about not doing it. I was saying to myself, I'm glad you're keeping your word.
I know that's right.
But overall, you know, I'm grateful, you know.
Definitely.
And even though they did evil, don't mean I gotta be evil.
Yeah,
right,
exactly, exactly. So we're gonna play Self-Made right now, moving up. And we're gonna come back and talk to you a little bit more.
Yeah, let her go on. There's something else we gotta talk about.
Yeah. Something else that I want to know.
Okay.
And then I'm sure my co-host got something for you.
Okay.
Because she be all over the Facebook pages looking at posts and everything. All right.
Okay.
So, coming up, we got Mr. Self-Made. He's a part of our team. You all will hear him next week. The name of the song is Moving Up. That's right. You're listening to BU Radio.
I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, project kid out the gutter. Yeah, everything come out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, project kid out the gutter. Yeah, everything come out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, project kid out the gutter. Yeah, everything come out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Yeah, project kid out the gutter. Hey. Everything come out the gutter. I'm posted up, yeah, I be doing my thing. Study be grinding, they never really changed. I'm still on a mission, so y'all need to listen. This alcohol telling me gon' do your thing. Should've been rich without fortune and fame. Should've been rich without fortune and fame. Do what you do, but don't get in my lane. Do what you do, but don't get in my lane. I'm swagging and surfing like I'm on the moon. Came from the gutter with no silver spoon. I am the elephant up in the room, so holla at your boy when it's time for some business. I'm at your door like a Jehovah Witness. Still on that drinking, it's bad for my kidneys. Still thinking God, he keeping me living. Still thinking God, he keeping me living. I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, project kid out the gutter. Yeah, everything come out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, project kid out the gutter. Yeah, everything come out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, project kid out the gutter. Yeah, everything come out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Yeah, project kid out the gutter. Hey, everything come out the gutter. Everything I got it the hard way. I was posted up like a statue in the hallway. Gotta go hard and ain't talking no Kanye. Mama raised a king, so I gotta keep trucking. This is a message delivered, beloved. Project kid and I came off nothing. This is a message delivered, beloved. Project kid and I came off nothing. Came from Burr Garden, the home of the great. I keep some fishing, some grits on my plate. Fishing for wisdom, I stand at the lake. I'ma go hard, I'ma do what it takes. I keep some fishing, some grits on my plate. Fishing for wisdom, I stand at the lake. I'ma go hard, I'ma do what it takes. I'ma go hard, I'ma do what it takes. I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, project kid out the gutter. Yeah, everything come out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, project kid out the gutter. Yeah, everything come out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, project kid out the gutter. Yeah, everything come out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Hey, I got it straight out the gutter. Yeah, project kid out the gutter. Hey, everything come out the gutter.
Hey. I got it straight out the gutter. And that's real. That's real.
Yeah, that's true.
That's real. So we're here with Miss Arkansas, y'all. Las Vegas native now. She's been here for 2 years. We've been talking about some of her performances. Her most memorable one, the one that did most for her career, is the one at the Apollo. So we are proud to represent there. Now, let me ask you this question. When will you know you have made it?
Well, I knew when I had made it. When all my children got grown and gone. or thought they were grown and got gone.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I
Yeah.
knew then I had made it.
Yeah.
Because I was able to just do me and go places.
And do whatever you want
Yes,
to
a
do.
lot of places I haven't been is because I ain't wanted to go.
Yeah. So the context I was talking about though is in the entertainment industry as a comedian. So is that
Right.
the answer?
Yes.
Yeah, that's still the answer. All right. So we got Chris on the line here. Chris, you there?
I'm here. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Chris?
Hi,
How you?
Chris.
Hey, so we got Miss Arkansas as our guest tonight. She's a comedian. She's saying, "What's up?"
Hey, Queen. How you doing, Miss Arkansas?
Oh, we getting married. You call me a queen.
Yeah, Chris, real quick, because I'm running a little late tonight, but we definitely had to get you on to talk about your upcoming project. So give it to me in about 3 minutes, Chris.
Well, I'm playing the extra in Concrete Cowboy coming up, and locally I'm playing.
I can't hear him.
Can't hear.
Hello.
Okay,
Now I
go
can hear
ahead.
him. Yeah, now I can hear him.
Okay, go ahead.
So locally here in Philly, I'm gonna be in this short film. It's called Erie Planet Live. Erie's Planet Live in Philly. And then on the big screen, I'll be an extra, playing the extra, looking to play extra within Concrete Cowboy with Idris Elba.
Idris
Method
Elba.
Man.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll make
Yeah.
me turn my cap around. He'll make me take my cap off. Yeah, so well, that sounds very rewarding. Are you doing any promo for it?
No, I'm just playing the extra. I'm not, just it's just a stepping stone for me to, get my feet wet in the acting world as far as towards Hollywood and all that stuff.
It most definitely is. Well, Chris has been a guest on our show, guys. Fabulous musician, fabulous. He plays that piano like nobody's business. So I definitely want to, give you a chance to, let our audience know what you're doing because, now that they know who you are. So we want you to keep in touch with us, Chris.
Yes.
Absolutely. I got some projects I'm working on. I definitely like you guys to be part of the campaign. One is for When You Smile and others for other projects. So absolutely, yes.
Okay, so tell us where we can find you real quick.
You can log on to OurTimeEntertainment.com, HOURTYME entertainment.com. You can also find me on Instagram and also on Facebook.
Okay, all right, that sounds good.
And Chris, you have a in June, for your single.
Yes, I have a song called "We Salute Our Ancestors." It will be launched. The music video will be done by June, so I'm looking to launch that in June.
All right.
And who's going to be styling for you on that?
Lord have mercy.
That's right.
We already know Neil 215 is doing the styling. She set you up, Chris. She set you up. Y'all better know.
You better put it out there.
That's Auntie right there.
Yeah, that's Auntie. Well, yeah, we got to get on back to Miss Arkansas. She is our guest tonight, but I definitely want to holler at you and wish you the best.
Yes.
Thank you. Tune in to phillycam.com, and you'll see Aries Planet Live starting every Saturday on next month, and also tune into Concrete Cowboy. You might see me on there too.
Okay. All right. Well, if you're on BU Radio, why don't you go ahead and put that in the chat for us? Go to BU Radio and just type all of that in the chat. All right.
Absolutely.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, Chris.
Peace.
Yes.
Love y'all.
All right. So Miss Arkansas in the building.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's next for you, girl?
Well, I love saying if God say the same, we used to didn't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, and that's like you don't know what's gonna happen today.
Yeah.
But if he say the same, April the 13th, I would be starting my own comedy night at Level 1.
Ooh, that's what
Whoa.
That's the question
over
I was
on
gonna
Main
ask you.
Street here in
Whoa.
Las Vegas.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Shout out to Jimmy J. So,
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Level
All right.
1. So tell us about that. I mean, are you looking for talent or?
well, yes. With the pandemic going on, he said we're gonna let it be like an open mic, and then he'll bring a headliner in once a month. And then I feel if you come and do the open mic and I find you funny enough to be a headliner, I
Yeah.
can refer you and you can get paid to do a night.
Yeah,
know,
you'll snatch
so-
them up.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Yeah, y'all hear
And
that?
then if you working on something, that's a good place to come and work it out. Because by me doing it all these years, I could pretty much tell
Yeah,
you
yeah.
if you need to add or take away. I never say get rid of it. But,
Yeah.
you know, I can help you critique it.
Yes.
Yeah. So your southern your southern slang is undeniable. I'm from the South too, but yours is laid back slang. Yeah, and it makes you
Yeah.
stand out though.
Thank you.
Yeah, you stand out from others.
And I
Man,
like
they
the
be
fact-
trying to get me to change it. I said, no, ain't nothing gonna change but my location and my bank
I
account.
know that's right. I know that's right. And I like the fact that you put God in everything. that
Oh,
you
I
do.
love him, sister. I'm
Yes,
telling you,
yes.
I might have frowned one time through all this, and that's when my dog made me mad. But other than that, I know where my true help come
Oh,
from.
yes. Woo.
And he just been like Mama used to always say, when God show up, he show out.
He
And
sure
I
do.
found that to be so true.
Yes, yes.
You know, even in this pandemic, 2 times I appeared on pay-per-view. I've been on Roku.
Wow.
You know, all kind of stuff, even with
Wow.
all this going on.
Wow.
Yeah, well
Wow.
you were blessed because a lot of people just didn't have it.
Yes.
Right.
You know, couldn't do anything.
And that's like a lot of them say they can't do those virtual comedy shows. I feel if you could be funny in line, you could be funny online.
Yeah.
I love it, and people been booking me something everywhere. You know, at first I didn't want to go to the mailbox,
Yeah.
but now I've been doing like different shows here in Las Vegas. We also have one on this coming Wednesday, the 31st. At the Extreme Comedy Club with comedian Monty Cruz.
Okay.
Crackling Wednesdays.
Yeah. I've been to
Yeah, it'll
the
be myself, Shannon the Queen, Anton Knight, and Monty Cruz. So
yeah.
amazing show.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where Valerie's doing her show at
Oh,
the
really?
Extreme. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's doing her thing there, Val comedian.
Yeah.
So who does your writing?
I write my own stuff. Well, like when I first started, I used to write all the time. Now I done got to that point in my life I can just look at something and
And
make
make
a
it
joke.
flow.
Yeah.
And then I'm not the type of person got to pick people out to try to make a joke about. And if I say something about you, you can laugh with everybody.
Yeah, do you curse during your
Oh, girl, like a drunk sailor? No, I'm joking. No, I pretty much, I tell them the few curse word I say. I
Tell
told
us
them
a joke right now. Make us laugh right now.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the one I call my free joke.
She said, cause y'all ain't writing no checks around here.
I told him, I said, my nephew told his daddy, he said, Daddy, the little girl down the street trying to holler at me. He said, what's her name? He said, Becky. He says her mother name, Sally. He said, yes, sir. He said, boy, you can't mess with her. That's your sister. I cheated on your mom with Sally. So a few weeks later, he met another little girl, got all excited, ran telling Daddy. Daddy claimed that's his sister, too. When his mama got home, he was looking all sad. She said, boy, what's wrong with you? He said, I met 2 girls. She said, that should make you happy. That shouldn't make you sad. He said, well, Daddy said I can't mess with them. Them my sister. She said, boy, go on get with them girls. That ain't even your daddy. And I took the cursing out of that.
You wrote that?
Yeah, and then I took the cursing out of it.
Yeah.
At first, for the first 5 years of doing comedy, I thought I'd couldn't do clean comedy.
Yeah.
And then one of the deacons at the church, Mount Zion Baptist Church out in Ontario, that deacon was like, I saw some of your comedy. He said, all you got to do is remove the cursing.
Yeah.
And then Pastor had me at the church. And when I tell y'all I ain't never prayed that hard in my life. And then when I ran out of clean jokes, I sung 2 church songs. They were like, you can sing. Them little old women, they tried to put me in the choir and everything.
Yeah, because you sing too. I noticed that when I was.
I can hold a note. I figure I'd do like Jamie Foxx. Let the comedy open the door, then give me a CD.
Yeah, go on, get in that studio.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Yes. I got 2 sons. One rap and the other sing R&B.
Really?
Yes, amazing.
Are they in town?
No. One of them in Arkansas, my son that sing R&B, he actually doing federal time, but he'll get out this year. And some of the artists that's locked up, some stars, they've been connecting him with some of their people on this side.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep,
So
I
he
said,
come out,
tell
he
me
gonna
your
be hot.
mama the manager. That
Yeah.
way if they try to get your money, you know your mama will fight.
Yeah. Make sure you bring him through BU though.
I
We
will.
definitely want to check that out. So if you could do a show of your choice, what would it be?
Well, the Apollo was one of them.
Okay.
A show of my choice.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
love to have my own TV show.
Your own TV show. Yeah.
Yep. I
Yeah,
see
so who were
people
some of the
tuning
female
in.
comedians that inspired you?
Miss Arkansas.
I know that. Hey, you gotta love yourself
Now,
first.
I got a handful of them I'll shout out that I love and love working with.
Okay, who?
My girl Shannon the Queen, like I
Okay,
said,
okay.
Las Vegas on.
Uh-huh.
Tamiko Kirkland, she out of L.A. area.
Okay.
Regina After 5, L.A. area. Comedian Fluff Puff, L.A. Chocolate Storm,
LA.
Trish.
How about McKnight? What's her first name? I can never think.
Annie.
Annie McKnight.
Shout out to her
Annie
too.
McKnight funny.
Yes. I gotta give my girl Melanie Camacho a shout out. She got me on a movie that's supposed to be coming out soon.
Hey.
So much love to her. And I can't leave out Cookie Hall. Cookie game, I was cutting up before I met Cookie.
Cookie Hall, Hull.
Yeah.
Is she on? You know what? I know who she is.
Right. She was on
I was trying to figure out who she
Snoop
was.
Dogg and Bad Girls of Comedy.
Yeah.
But Cookie had her own comedy club in Moreno Valley, California many years ago.
Uh-huh.
It was called Cheers.
Uh-huh.
And Cookie gave me 5 minutes. And I never forget it. When I had my long fake ponytail, my little coochie cutters on.
Yeah.
Them days of Dukes, y'all. I was sitting in the front row and Lavelle Crawford, he was on the show. He was the headliner. And sometimes the headliners won't show up until it's their time to go up.
Right.
And he looked at me like I was a little hooker or something. He said, "Dog, little mama, how much?" I looked at him. I looked at the audience. I looked back at him. I said, "Pay what you weigh." He said, "I didn't bring that much money with me." But he didn't know I was a comedian. He was like, "You funny," when he found out I was a comedian. So shout out to Cookie, man. When I saw how those people responded, that gave me the courage to keep going.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you've been doing comedy for how long?
It's been a little over 30 years, but I had a quick little break. I had got in some trouble. I was living in California, and my sister called, said her and this lady was having a problem over this man. And it was my baby sister, and she was pregnant, 6 months pregnant. And she was like that the lady had pulled a gun on her, so I went home. And then we was at the club, like, it wasn't even far from mama's house. And when I didn't, I ain't smoked no weed like 16 years now, but when I didn't have it, it's like I just sit back and observe things. And I noticed how the young lady kept bumping into my sister, so I got up and I was like, "Bump into me." And my sister was like, "Sister, don't worry about that, forget that." I said, "No, she gonna quit picking with you." And then we was leaving the club, and my mama didn't live far. You know, back in the day, they had the doors on, windows up, and all kind of
back
stuff.
in the day, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And my sister said, I'm going to go get my clothes off of mama clothesline. I said, well, don't wake up, because I ain't ready to get my kids yet, like that. So she walked on ahead of us, and me and some more people was walking behind, and a car came with no lights on. And I was like, get back, that might be that such and such trying to run over us. And it was her and my sister. When I said they was fighting, they was fighting.
Wow.
But that was my baby sister, and she was 6 months pregnant. And then she went to her glove compartment like she had that gun, and come to find out she didn't have it, and I shot. And I said I didn't find nothing funny out of that, but one thing. When I ran in my mama back door, my mama said, oh, Lord, James, Cynthia been shot. I said, Mama, I ain't shot. I done shot somebody. She said, oh, hell, I got to keep them children.
Yeah, she done raised her team.
Right. But you know what, though, sister? Since that happened, I've been blessed to talk to her 2 daughters. I found one of them on Facebook, and I asked her for forgiveness because when they were little bitty kids, they said they did, but they didn't know nothing about no forgiveness. So I found them since they've been grown.
Okay.
And the baby said, I forgive you. She said, will you please call my sister? And I called her sister, and her sister said, Miss Rudd, I forgave you a long time ago. She said, free yourself.
Ooh.
And when I tell you I felt 100-pound lighter, because I had already asked God to forgive me, and I was still struggling with it because she wasn't no enemy of mine.
Right.
And,
Wow.
you know, come to find out, she was one of the ladies I used to sell stuff to for her kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, man.
They had the problem. It
Yeah.
wasn't, but that was just my sister. So
Yeah,
I
that
did
was
a show at this school where bad kids, you know, people that pretty much gave them away. And one of the little kids asked me, said, if God gave you a life, who would you give it to? The young lady that life you took, or your mom? And I said, I'd give it to that young lady because I knew my mother had accepted Christ, and I'm not sure if she had.
Wow.
And them little kids, they were just crying and stuff like, y'all gonna mess my makeup up. But yes, that meant everything for that baby to tell me that.
Wow.
But like I
That's a
tell them
touching
though, I
story.
tell them when somebody call themselves getting upset with me, I just let them go. Because I already know when I went before that judge told me, he said, if you kill again, you better kill everybody around you because you're going to get the same amount of time if you kill one. And that thought stayed with me over 30 years. So now I try to just joke.
Yeah.
If I
Well,
get
y'all-
upset about something, I don't let it get me to that point where it just make me want to do something to nobody.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna start calling you Killer. No, so we got to get off this thing. So tell everybody where they can find you and everything.
Find me at Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. No, I'm pretty much sold up over there on Facebook, but you can help a sister out over there on IG, Miss Arkansas Comedian, and I'll follow you back. And if you're doing any booking, man, book a sister.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely book
You won't
her.
be disappointed, I'm
You
telling
will not be. You will definitely not be.
Yep.
Right.
All
And
right.
shout out to Mr. Edwin Victory, y'all. He with the group Ideal.
Ideal.
Yes,
Okay.
he in the building, but they gonna talk about that on another day. So.
Yeah, definitely.
But I just had to shout him out on today.
Well, anybody
and
else you
before
want?
we go, I'm so excited, y'all. Shout out Michael Collier. You know, I already sent my kids and grandkids
Michael
love
Collier?
out. Yeah.
I have been trying to get in touch with him. I did a project with him some years ago. I was a casting director for something he did. I've been trying to get off, and he hasn't returned my messages. Can you please ask him
I
to
sure
return
will.
my messages?
But he put he said, write in and let him know why you feel you should be able to host his morning show for one morning. And make a long story short, the people on YouTube and Facebook voted, and Miss Arkansas won.
Yeah!
And I'll be hosting his morning show this coming Thursday.
All right.
Go ahead. Oh,
I'm
go ahead.
excited because
Oh,
they
girl.
said the famous Miss Dawn Stroger, she's a workout instructor. He was like, Miss Arkansas, you gonna have to work out with us. I said, I'm glad it's April Fool Day, cause they finna get an April Fool. I can't sit up or push up.
Oh man, so Miss Arkansas, you have been very entertaining tonight.
Thank you.
I got to ask you all of the questions. I wasn't able to play all the music. That's because you had a lot to say that we wanted
And you
to
know
hear.
what? I'm glad you had me here, and I shout out everybody that have interviewed Miss Arkansas and getting ready to interview Miss Arkansas, because I don't want TMZ and all them people to try to tell my story. You know, when they try, you guys can be like, she already told us that.
Yes. Yep, so go ahead.
We already know. We
Yeah,
already
right.
know. So, y'all can keep it moving. Well, yeah, it's been a pleasure right here on
Yes.
BU Radio tonight on the Wong channel. We're here
Yes.
every Monday, and we're going to see you next week. Y'all go ahead and hit us up with that Cash App at Wong Cook 6. We certainly appreciate it.
Come on now.
All right. So, Neil 215, take us out of here, girl.
Hey, it was good to have Miss Arkansas here. She made us laugh. Her spiritual side is so pleasure in knowing, and I wish you all the best.
Wow.
And y'all people, look out for her, listen to her, because she is funny, and she's a truth seeker. So everyone, love each other, and have a good night.
Yes.
Amen. Time to put the mask back on.
Yeah.
Right.